Say hello. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot of things I want to update you on, so I thought I'd just sit down and make a quick video. I don't have that cool community thing that most YouTubers have where they can just update you on things or ask you questions, and that would be so handy if I had that. But I don't, and I realise that most of you don't follow me on social media, so on Twitter or Instagram, and you probably miss out on a lot of things that I have to say, mostly just me rambling about a load of rubbish, but also me updating you on a couple of things. So I thought I'd sit down and just tell you a few things that I wanted to update you on and get you up to speed with everything, and yeah, that is what today's video is going to be. So the first thing I wanted to update you on, which again, if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you probably have absolutely no idea. I actually spent the past 3 years doing a zoology degree. I actually can't believe that I've completely finished it, because for the last 3 years that has been my life. But I was planning on making a video talking about how I came to do the degree, what kind of things you need to actually get into the degree, what the degree itself is like, and kind of what prospects you can have after finishing the degree, so what kind of things you can use it for. So I really wanted to make a video talking about my experience of doing a zoology degree, and I wanted to know if you had any questions that you wanted to ask me about the degree, even if it's not something that you're in a position to do yourself, or even if it's not something you're thinking of doing. If you have any questions you think might be useful for anyone that is considering doing a zoology degree, please let me know, and just in case it's anything that I haven't thought of and I haven't thought to write down, please reply to the comment section in this video with questions you might have about doing a zoology degree, and I'll try my best to answer them and kind of accumulate everything into one video that might be helpful to someone that is thinking of going down that path. We have a noisy drinker over here. Okay, he heard me, he stopped. Kind of on that topic, I don't really know where my life is taking me right now, which is such a scary thing, and to be honest, something I'm kind of freaking out about. Ideally, I would have liked to have had a degree related job lined up and my own house, but that hasn't happened. But what can you do? So I did mention this in my last video, but I am moving home, hopefully just for a very short term thing. But I am going to have my own room to put the animals in, so I guess that's something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to decorating that and having them in their own space. When you live in a room with rats, you take for granted things that you could do in your own bedroom, so I have to go and spray deodorant outside my room because I share a room with them, and obviously that's really harmful to them. So it's little things like that I'm going to really appreciate having them in their own separate room, and I'm really excited to get it looking aesthetically pleasing, because this house I live in now, which is rented, you can only really do so much with the space you're given, so it doesn't look too cute. I'm really excited to make the most of what I have at the moment and make it cute whilst I'm living there short term. I really do hope that I can carry on making videos, at least one video a week. I really hope that this change in my circumstances doesn't affect it, because it is something I really enjoy, and I'm so grateful for the 7,000 of you that are subscribed, and I really never expected it to get to a point where it's something that I look forward to doing as much as I do, and something that I'm doing on a regular basis, because I was just uploading the odd video here and there, and it wasn't really anything I was taking seriously. But since January I've taken it more seriously, and I'm really hoping that it's something that I can carry on doing. So thank you so much for your support. It really encourages me to carry on making videos even when things are drastically changing and I absolutely have no idea where my life is going. But hopefully one thing is for certain, and that's that I'm going to carry on making videos despite my circumstances, and I'm going to carry on trying my best to upload for you guys. Another thing I wanted to mention in this video, which is something that I haven't mentioned on my channel because I've not had the chance to do it anywhere, is the fact that my betta fish, never really too sure which one's the correct pronunciation, but my betta fish did pass away. He was about 2 years old. We worked out that was his approximate age, and he had been sick for a couple of weeks, and I was treating him for it, but unfortunately it wasn't successful and he did pass away. The tank is still established and the shrimp in there are doing really well, so I'm sure when I've moved and everything and settled again, I will consider getting another fish in the future. But I just wanted to let you know that he is no longer with us, and if you're confused about why he's not on my channel a lot anymore, that's why. You're a good boy. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that I have been mentioning on and off that I am planning on getting more rats, and it's mainly because it's always good to have at least 3 rats at a time, and I am planning ahead because Rolo is coming up to 2 years old and I don't really know what's going to happen. Touch wood, there's no wood, there's some wood. Touch wood that he remains healthy for as long as possible, but it's always good to think ahead to the future, and I really don't want to be left with having 2 rats again, so I'd ideally like my numbers to always be around 4, so that's why I've made the decision to go ahead and adopt these 2 rats. And they're like super cute. They're really like, I've never seen rats like them, and they do have something that does make them really, really special, which I know is quite a teasing thing to say, but you'll find out soon, I promise. So I want to talk a little bit more about the rats that I am adopting. They're going to be about a year old quite soon, I think, and I'm either getting them in July or in October. I know that's quite a vast difference, but I will keep you updated. The best thing to do is probably to follow my rats Instagram, which I'll leave on screen here. And yeah, I'll probably update on there when I'm getting them, pictures of them, stuff like that. And I'm really excited to bring them home because they are rats that I'm familiar with now and I see them on a regular basis, but it's going to be really nice to actually have them be mine and have them in my home. So I am kind of, I guess, adopting them, and yeah. They have quite a unique circumstance, which I'll obviously tell you in the video when I bring them home and make them like an introduction video and everything, but I'm really excited to bring them home and for you guys to see them. So that is it for everything I wanted to update you on today, guys. Basically, my life is kind of a mess, kind of not a mess. Things are changing, things are going to be quite different, but hopefully I can continue to make regular videos for you guys, and hopefully the move is actually something that I can kind of document and make videos. Of course, I'm getting my new cage when I move home, so I'm going to be setting that up, and that's going to be hopefully a really exciting video, and then hopefully I can do like a pet room video, that kind of thing. So I am kind of excited to be moving, but at the same time it's kind of bittersweet because I really don't like change, and right now things are kind of good. So yeah, bear with me. I promise that I'll do my best to keep uploading regular videos, and thank you again for all your support. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to see regular animal videos from me, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!